What's up, guys? So I'm on the Brave Souls video today, and finally we have the basically the summer special, the summer promotion. First time for global. Japan had it last year, pretty much the same time, and they brought it back in Japan. Now we're having it global, but you have the new 6-star characters, which are the swimsuits that evolve into 6 stars. And I would only say that the Sunshine banner is the one worth pulling for, because Retsu no Hana is the best healer now, and her soul trait goes up to 25% stamina when you're a 6-star. The Renji is also one of the best 6 stars for the swimsuits, just because he has a very wide range for his special. He hits very hard. And then Yoruichi kind of boosts herself, and she does a lot more damage that way. So these are obviously the best 3 swimsuit characters you can pull that become 6-star. And it's only worth pulling on the Sunshine banner, but you have to realize that it is back to regular pull rate, so it's pretty much 2%, 3%, 4 or 5-star. I've seen people put about 2,000 orbs, and then Siri turn on like stop. Okay, but I've seen people put about 2,000 orbs, and they've gotten 1 or 2 of these characters, so it's gonna be very low chance. Honestly, the Byakuya is not that good. The Rangiku, you know, the very amazing fan service, so you have to pull her. Wow, amazing fan service. And then you have Soifon, which she's surprisingly better than the Byakuya. So it kind of makes Byakuya the worst character to pull. But yeah, you know, Rangiku definitely the best character to get now. So if you're gonna pull for Sunshine or the Splash one, the Rangiku is the only one you want. And as far as the Sunshine, you want all of them. So I was thinking of doing pulls, but then I realized, you know, it's been playing for 8 months doing pulls on these kind of shitty banner events, and it's just really not worth it. So sucks that the anniversary event had to go. I mean, it was the best chance of getting 5 stars. Now it only makes me imagine how hard the Mugetsu is gonna be. But we also got a free stuff from K-Lab. So let me scroll down a little bit, and we received 1.5 million coins. It's basically the 15 million worldwide downloads power-up pack. We had some kind of pack as well, I think last month. It was either July or June. They gave out 1 million coins as well and some other stuff, so it's good. You know, 150 of every single crystal for small ones, 15 mediums, and 15 larges. So they are very generous. I mean, for 50 million downloads, we got a lot of stuff. And you also get jewels. So the jewels are for 6-star characters. The crystals themselves are for 5-star characters. And you also got some spirit orbs. But yeah, a ton of free stuff. I mean, I was farming a lot of coins yesterday because all the anniversary quests ended, so you obviously had to wait for a specific day to do the training grounds. So I farmed 1 million coins, and then they give out 1.5 million, so it really makes it all easier for me. But yeah, we're gonna redeem so much stuff. We got another mission complete for 10,000 jewels. I have been farming them like crazy. I really wanted to max that Gin, but I'm not close to maxing him, and my phone's just getting ready to die now. My phone hasn't seen 100% since the anniversary started. That's all I have to say. I've been grinding so much. I have been farming, doing everything. My phone has just been always on playing Brave Souls, and I did some of these events. If you do all the visor attack events now and finish all the work orders, you get a lot of tickets, so I'm going to get that done with later on. I really want to do it. It's always worth giving it a try. You know, you never know when you get lucky. But a ton of orders. I farmed so much yesterday that I already did one of the weekly quests for beating 3,000 enemies. And then I still have to do the story mode, the co-op. It's always really good to do these quests every day. Do your orders, you know, because those orbs add up. All your coins add up. You get free Brave Soul tickets, or soul tickets, I should say. And then you also get this heart, which gives a lot of XP for accessories and 100,000 coins. So really can't go wrong. You have a whole week to do it. You don't have to stress it out. But yeah, like the past 2 days, I was supposed to farm Hachigens yesterday, but I just could not do it. Hachigen is a huge pain. Let me just go into the team edit itself and show this. So I am gonna try to get Gin as max as I can. Actually, no. Let me go to the inventory first. I have to show off all the jewels. So thankfully, the login bonus today gave me even more. So I needed 14 large defensive jewels for Gin. I need 174 spiritual pressures, and I only have 67. So I already know I'm not going to go too far. Gin focuses on spiritual pressure as his main type, so you really have to get a lot of those. I have 50 attack jewels, 79 staminas, and 47 focus. So I have a lot of these jewels. I'm going to do the spiritual pressures all day long when they come back, which should have been Monday, but it's already Tuesday in Japan. That's why we have the attack one instead, and I'm kind of disappointed. I was looking forward to farming the spiritual pressures, but I forgot all about that. So let me just go into this team. I was using Soifon, Byakuya, and this Yamamoto for farming, give them all the Kisuke links and everything. So I was using this team for Brave Souls. They obviously need work. They need a lot of accessories. Accessories are the biggest problem. You know, they're not that strong. Especially the potato, the cookie, and then the gloves. You know, they're the best at level 3 or 3-star. I was thinking of getting orbs and just pulling for accessories. You know, maybe get myself some chappies or get myself some good accessories. But yeah, I mean, I love this Gin so much. So I'm just gonna try to see how far I can go. So evolve into a 6-star, you need 3 Hogyokus, which I had 14 from just farming stuff. You get them from doing any crystal events, either crystals or jewels. You can get them from both, no matter what difficulty, but they are pretty hard to get. I should be set for a while because 14 gets me almost 5 6-star characters, and I only have, I think, 2 more left. I have the Gin now, and then the Shinji, then I'm done for a while. Until the Nell, White Ichigo, and Kendo Kenpachi update comes out. But yeah, all I gotta say is 6-stars look fucking amazing when you 6-star them. So we are gonna get this over with. Really looking forward to this. I wanted to get all those crystals before I could have done it. You know, just max them out all in one go. But it's good enough for me right now. Plus, leveling them up to 150 is gonna be a huge struggle. Bye bye. And yeah, I mean, I was surprised. Got Gin. I wish they had better auras around them. Like 6-star characters have all these auras, but they're really not that good. There's a lot of problems with these characters. So one thing's for sure, augments are a pain. I have a ton of Gins that I saved up. It's twice as much XP to augment them now, and you basically have to pay even more per character. So using up all these Gins, I'm obviously not gonna augment all the way to the end. I have to make sure I don't mistake any of the raid boss characters for this, just in case, because I need them. So I'm not gonna be able to augment straight away to the end, but it's still gonna take too long to get 120 anyway. So we also have a Kensei, Mayuri. We have some rankers here. Let's see. Okay, we're good with that. It's getting really expensive now. Maybe we'll actually be able to fully augment Gin. Let's see. 2 of these guys. Still not gonna be able to get it though. Oh, we are. So what normally you should do is get all your 5-stars max leveled, then do all your 4-stars, do all your 3-stars. The problem with this is obviously you have to augment characters to max them out. So I have basically only been max leveling my 5-stars. I haven't max leveled any 4-stars except for the Gin I used at the start of the game. He's the only one I maxed, and there's a lot of orbs I'm missing out on because I just keep augmenting, but it's fine. I mean, I'm known to pull 4-stars, so eventually I'll get them all done with. But we have him augmented to 120, so that is one good thing. Now, his soul tree goes heavily into the spiritual pressure because he has one of the highest spiritual pressures in the game, I believe. Now, these crystals probably won't get him that high up, but we do have 132 large ones. Should get him maybe close to 100 something. Okay, so it's gonna go right to 110. So that's good enough for me. Huge stat increase. But yeah, honestly, there's no point getting 6-stars until you can max them straight up. There's really no point. They're gonna have way less stats than they normally would. And when I recommend you guys, when you guys start maxing characters in Brave Souls, is you always go down the tree to this thing. Now, regular 5-stars have this, as well as the 6-stars, but 6-stars is more extreme. You want to go this route and max that first before you do anything else, just because you can get them to the highest level. And honestly, getting them to 150 for a 6-star is really a lot of work. So I always follow down the same path, just so I can have the ability to start leveling them up. We need, wow, so you need 3 of them? Okay, let me get this straight. 1. Where's the last skill? Okay, there's the last skill. Okay, so I have everything sure. So you just needed 6 Tosins and 6 Kiras, so I'm good with that. I thought I just miscalculated or something, but alright, so we're gonna unlock these abilities, and it's basically like kind of passive traits that they unlock. They have these kind of skills, and there's some 6-stars I have more than most. Gin is one of the easier ones because he only has 3. Kendo Kenpachi has like 6 or 7, or regular Kenpachi does. A lot of the older 6-stars have more traits than the new ones. Soifon has 4 or 5, and I believe Shinji has 4. So Gin has one of the least. Nah, this one increases his area of effect. And I'm getting all these notifications now. I probably should have done the video a little bit earlier. And it's just gonna be pretty crazy. So for this one, you need spiritual crystals. You need 6 for everyone. That is why it is ridiculous. That is really ridiculous right there. So I could max pretty much all the other spiritual crystals, but then when it comes to getting him past 120, that's gonna be a problem. So I think I'm gonna save all the spiritual crystals until then. For this one though, it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, we'll just do like the cheaper ones, I guess. This way we can max as much as we can. I'm pretty sure I could get like an 80% soul tree with what I have right now, but since I can't farm the spiritual crystals, it's gonna be a pain. And I still have to max Soifon, and I still have to max Shinji and the Kenpachi. So it's a very difficult process. We're going to get this one right here. Then we can get the other skill active, which is increase the number of flash steps. So I'm not sure how many flash steps he has. I know that Soifon has a triple flash step. And what they mean by increased number of flash steps is when you swipe on the screen, it basically just like flash steps you like a little bit to the side. So depending on how many flash steps they are, that's how far they go. With 3 flash steps, you're pretty much gonna go from like one side of the map to the other. That's how far away it is. And that's always a good thing when you're doing these kind of, you know, events and stuff. So we have this one as well. It's gonna use up 25 to max. 25. I'm just trying to get down all the way to the bottom of this whole tree as far as we can. Let's see. Yeah, I really just, damn, we need so many. Soifon needs the most. She needs attack ones the most. Gin needs spiritual pressure, and I'm not sure what Shinji needs. I did not check what he needs, but yeah, I mean most of the spiritual pressure crystals for him are going towards the level up. Soifon's as well, so that's how you can judge where the most go into. It's gonna go into the leveling. But let me just see. Freaking getting text messages and everything now. Alright, let's see. As many crystal drops. How many am I gonna use up? Okay, focus we can give up. God damn, my phone about to die when I'm doing this video. I gotta hurry up. I have to hurry up. Alright. Wait, do I not have like what? I don't have any staminas? Oh shit, I ran out of mediums. Well, I did not check that out. I didn't think I would run out actually. So there's let's see, these are 25 to max. This is 20. And this is 25 as well. So I don't know. I guess I'll just keep them. There's only a few more things to max, but I want to keep everything for the level cap. That's obviously the first thing I want to max out. So we went up to 64% soul tree. Now it is pretty much slightly higher than what my Soifon is at. She only has, I think it's 52%, and it's just a huge pain. It's just a huge pain. So getting Hachigans, I had to farm them yesterday. I took a break though. I farmed Kira, Love, and Toastin for the past, 2 days ago, and I just had to take a break. Too many attempts for that. Raid bosses are just brutal. Kenpachi, he needs 12 Ichigos. I think I could farm the Ichigos today. So, I mean, honestly, I could do it if I wanted to. Just to see how bad it is, he needs 12 Ichigos in total. So it makes him really bad. But he has 7 attacks, and he's just a ridiculous monster in PvP. The reason why he's OP in PvP is because this one, he has negate stagger effect when taking damage. So in case you don't know what stagger is, it's pretty much when you get hit and your character just like freezes up and stays there. The Kenpachi can take a hit and not like get affected by that. So it's gonna help out in PvP a lot. We spent a lot of coins trying to get that Gin right now. Around 300,000, and there's still a lot more to go. If only I had more XP crystals to max him out. But I guess I'll just put him on the farming team. Maybe, I don't know. I have to figure out getting more XP. The best way to get XP is doing a Rikyo training event. So that's one thing you should focus for. Right now though, let's see what the team attack is. So it went down. It was at like 590 something. It went down to 584 with this team, and there's a lot of problems with that because I just need accessories to raise my attack. There's a lot of players that have over 700 attack, 800 attack, and they have that much just because they have pretty good accessories. And I still have a lot more work to do. Plus the sultries aren't maxed on my 6 stars either. That's another problem with getting 6 stars. But I think 584 is pretty much the average that you should expect. All the pretty much average players are gonna have that much, so it's really not a bad choice. But I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Appreciate you watching. Definitely though, if you want to take your shot at the swimsuit characters though, I would say choose the Sunshine banner over the Splash one, unless you want that fan service. But I appreciate you guys for watching the video. I'll bring you more Bleach Online videos tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a great day.